Don't blink, don't scroll, because the very moment you are watching this is not ordinary. It is a divine alignment written long before you were even born. Stay with me till the very last second, because something that will leave you stunned is already moving toward your house, and your name is written on it. The heavens are shifting, and Archangel Michael himself is standing at the threshold of your destiny, holding in his hand a sealed scroll that has been hidden until this precise hour. That scroll carries a decree written by God's own breath, a decree that says, "Good news is coming to your home." This time it will not pass you by. Can you feel it? The air around you is already vibrating with the sound of something miraculous approaching, a rhythm that only the chosen can hear, and yet here you are, drawn into this message because heaven refused to let you miss it. Listen carefully. For too long, you have watched others receive their good news, their breakthroughs, their blessings, while you remained in silence, wondering if heaven had overlooked you. But God whispers now, "I did not forget you. I preserved the best for last." September 29th is the marker, the date on heaven's calendar when the door of your house becomes the doorway of miracles. Every delay, every tear, every night you cried into your pillow, thinking no one saw you, was a preparation for this unveiling. And now the unveiling is here. Archangel Michael's voice rises like a trumpet through the winds of your life. Do not skip this. Do not scroll past this. Because those who turn away will regret it later, but you, child, you are being singled out for favor. What is about to enter your home will stun not only you but also everyone who doubted you. These words are not random, they are a divine echo placed in this moment to pierce through the noise and distractions that tried to drown out your destiny. Pause for a moment and breathe deeply. Can you sense the unusual stillness surrounding you right now? It is not emptiness, it is the silence of heaven holding its breath, waiting for your faith to awaken. The angels are gathered, leaning over the edge of eternity, watching you, hoping you will not dismiss this message, because the very act of listening is unlocking the gate. The more your spirit leans in, the wider that gate opens, and through it, the flow of your good news begins to surge like a river that cannot be stopped. On this 29th of September, your story shifts permanently. Imagine the knock on your door, the letter in your hand, the message that vibrates your phone, the voice that speaks into your ear, each carrying news so good, so overwhelming, that you will struggle to hold back tears. This is not imagination, it is revelation. Heaven says your home will be the landing ground of good news so astonishing that even your neighbors will whisper in awe, "Surely, God remembered them." For too long, you were overlooked in the crowd. You stood behind others who were chosen first. You watched doors open for them while yours remained shut. But hear me now, the stone that was rejected is about to become the cornerstone. You are the story that will silence the mouths of doubters. God has preserved this testimony for such a time as this. That is why this message is urgent. That is why your eyes have found it right now. Think of the prayers you prayed years ago, the ones you stopped repeating because you thought heaven was deaf to them. God has been collecting every syllable, storing them in a golden bowl of remembrance. And at this appointed hour, the bowl tips, and the answers flow, not little drops, but a flood. You will not just receive one good news, you will receive waves of them, each carrying you higher, each making you say, "This cannot be real." Yet it will be real. More real than the pain you endured, more real than the delays you faced, more real than the disappointment that tried to break your spirit. Archangel Michael stretches his hand toward you now. Stay with me. Stay till the end. Because the moment you honor this word with your attention, chains begin to snap. The moment you resist the urge to scroll away, your atmosphere changes. Those who endure till the last line will taste the fullness of the revelation. Do not be like those who dismiss, for they will regret later, but you, yes, you, are being marked for laughter, for celebration, for unstoppable good news. Look around your home right now. It may look ordinary, walls, furniture, familiar spaces. But after this, it will no longer feel the same. For angels are already stepping across your threshold, preparing a space for what is to be delivered. It may come in the form of a financial breakthrough, an unexpected opportunity, a long-awaited reconciliation, or the release of something withheld. However it arrives, it will feel like breath returning to your lungs after being underwater. Stay. Lean in. Let every word seep into the soil of your heart. Because this isn't entertainment, this is alignment. Heaven has orchestrated this encounter so that on the 29th of September, you cannot say you were unprepared. You cannot say you did not know. This is the warning of love, not of fear, the announcement of joy, not of danger. It is heaven's way of saying, "Child, you matter too much to miss what I am sending." And so, with every second that passes, the river flows closer. With every heartbeat, the decree is being fulfilled. With every breath you take, the angels are arranging the delivery. The countdown is not against you, it is for you. And when it reaches 0, your life will not resemble what it was before. Good news is coming to your home. Not to someone else's, not to a stranger's, but to yours. And when it does, you will know that this moment was the spark that ignited it. Stay with me, because what is opening in front of you is not ordinary, it is the heavenly courtroom releasing its verdict in your favor. The chains that held you back are being broken, and the seal of God's decree is being stamped over your destiny. Do not rush away, do not allow distraction to rob you, because every word that reaches your ears in this very moment is carrying the fragrance of miracles that are already at your doorstep. The sound of heaven is moving like a whisper through your walls, like a wind brushing across your spirit, and it is saying, "Prepare yourself, because your home is about to echo with laughter, your name is about to be spoken with honor, and the very news you thought would never come is walking straight toward you. Do not doubt this. Do not reason it away. What God speaks, He fulfills, and what He promises, He delivers. The day you thought was just another ordinary day has been marked as the day of your visitation. You have carried burdens silently. You have walked with wounds no one could see. You smiled while your heart trembled in secret. But heaven has been watching. Heaven has been counting every step you took in pain. And heaven has decided, enough. My child has waited long enough. Now the waiting breaks, now the silence shatters, now the good news that was delayed is being expedited. Your spirit can already feel the trembling of the ground beneath you because the delivery is close, closer than your own breath. Look back at your life for a moment, the struggles that nearly crushed you, the betrayals that left you questioning your worth, the nights you thought you could not survive. All of it was soil. Soil for the seed of this miracle to be planted, watered, and prepared. And now, the soil has broken open, the sprout has emerged, and the fruit is ready to be placed into your hands. This fruit is joy. This fruit is favor. This fruit is unstoppable good news that cannot be stolen by any force, no matter how dark or hidden. Archangel Michael leans closer, his eyes blazing with fire, his words heavy with authority. Do not take this lightly. Do not dismiss what you are hearing. Every second you remain, every breath you give to this word, is breaking chains in realms you cannot see. Stay with me, for I am not only speaking, I am fighting for you. I have already cleared the air around your home, I have already pushed back forces that wanted to delay this blessing, and now, the path is clear. Your good news is coming unhindered, unstoppable, undeniable. Think of it. What will it feel like when your phone lights up with the message you've been waiting for? When the letter arrives in your mailbox? When someone knocks on your door and places in your hand the answer you have longed for? This is not fantasy, it is fulfillment. This is not imagination, it is manifestation. Heaven has already signed the order, and the courier is on its way. All that is asked of you is to stay attentive, to stay open, to keep your spirit leaning in until it arrives. You may wonder why this is happening now. Why not earlier? Why not when you cried so many nights? And the answer is simple. Because now you are strong enough to carry it. If it had come earlier, you might have lost it. If it had come too soon, others might have stolen it from your hands. But now, after all you've walked through, no one can take it away. This is why God preserved it for September 29th. This is why He orchestrated every detail so you would be ready when the heavens finally poured. Stay close. Stay until the very end. Because there is a hidden instruction in this word that will unlock the fullness of what is coming. Do not miss it. Those who skip will weep in regret, but you who remain will rise in celebration. This is your turning point. This is your confirmation. This is your moment. And as this river flows, let your heart rise in expectation, because your life is about to become the testimony others will talk about. Your story will be proof that God still remembers His children, that heaven still delivers miracles, and that no delay is permanent when the decree of the Almighty is released. So wait. Watch. Believe. The good news is already on the way to your home. It cannot be stopped, it cannot be erased, and when it arrives, you will know without a shadow of a doubt, this word was for you. Do not look away, do not scroll, because what is being unfolded here is more than words, it is a living prophecy being written with your very breath. Stay here, because heaven is opening its treasury over you, and the keys are being turned by angelic hands right now. The moment you remain, the atmosphere around you thickens with glory, and what was once locked is beginning to open. Can you feel it? This is not a normal day, this is not a normal message, this is the alignment of eternity bending toward your life. There are moments in history when everything changes in a single breath. Moments when silence is shattered by the sound of fulfillment. Moments when ordinary rooms become altars of visitation. That is what this second is for you. The heavens are leaning low, closer than ever before, because a decree has been released with your name on it. And not just any decree, this is the announcement of good news that will leave you stunned, trembling, and overwhelmed with joy. The angels are not whispering, they are shouting your name across realms. They are circling your house even now, preparing it to become the landing ground of divine delivery. Imagine the unseen crowd gathered around you, hosts of heaven, radiant and unstoppable, carrying scrolls sealed in light, each scroll bearing a word: breakthrough, restoration, answer, favor. And every one of them is addressed not to someone else, not to a stranger, but to you. You have waited long. You have endured silently. You have questioned if heaven truly saw you. But listen now, God says, every second you thought was wasted was the soil of your miracle. Every tear you cried watered the seed of your blessing. Every night you felt forgotten was the night I was preparing the table in secret. And now, the banquet is ready. Now the hour has come. On September 29th, my goodness will knock at your door. Picture it. Doors opening without resistance, emails with good news arriving without warning, voices calling you with words you never expected to hear. What you thought would take years will collapse into days. What you thought was too far to reach will suddenly land in your hands. This is not exaggeration, this is divine acceleration. Heaven has pressed fast forward over your destiny, and the news that should have been delayed for months will arrive like lightning. Archangel Michael's presence grows stronger, his voice like thunder clothed in love. Child, do not doubt, do not waver. I have fought for this moment. I have battled forces that tried to shut this delivery. I have cleared the skies above your home, and now I bring you the certainty. The good news is unstoppable. It is yours. It belongs to you. Stay with me until the end, for the final words of this message will seal it into your life like fire on parchment. Look around you. This is not just a room anymore. It has become a sanctuary. The ground beneath your feet has turned holy because heaven has stepped into it. The walls of your home will carry the sound of laughter that has not been heard in a long time. The air will hold the fragrance of answered prayers. The very atmosphere will shift so completely that even visitors will say, "Something is different here." This is what happens when heaven invades a house. This is what happens when God sends His angels with a decree of good news. This is what happens when prophecy collides with time. And you are not watching this by chance. You are here because heaven chose you. The hour has come. The decree is sealed. The news is moving faster than your doubts, faster than your fears, faster than the voices that told you it would never happen. And when it lands, it will not be a small token, it will be overwhelming, abundant, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. Stay until the last word. Because the final stroke of this message carries the signature of heaven that no man, no circumstance, no force of darkness can erase. And when you rise from this moment, you will rise different. You will rise knowing this. The 29th of September was written in eternity as the day your home became the address of a miracle. Stay right here, because what I am about to reveal is so heavy, so drenched in glory, that even the walls around you will begin to shake under the weight of it. Do not scroll, do not look away, for this is not a message crafted by men. This is a heavenly announcement tailored only for you. The Spirit of God Himself is leaning close, whispering into your life. On September 29th, your home will no longer be ordinary. It will become the stage where miracles walk through the door, where laughter returns to echo in every corner, where long-awaited answers will finally find you. For too long, you have been in the shadows, watching others receive their portion while you stood empty-handed. But heaven declares, the silence has ended. The waiting has expired. The decree has been signed in your favor. Imagine the scrolls of eternity being unrolled even now, golden ink glowing with your name inscribed. Angels are tracing it with their hands, marking it as delivered, not delayed. This is why you could not resist watching. This is why your spirit was pulled into this moment, because heaven is about to write your testimony in bold letters across the earth. Think of how your heart has cried in secret, how your nights were filled with questions no one could answer. You wondered if your voice mattered, if your prayers even reached past the ceiling. But God says, every whisper, every sigh, every unspoken thought was caught in my hands. Not one word from your lips was wasted. I carried them, I held them, and now I return them multiplied, pressed down, shaken together, overflowing as good news in your house. The heavens are not sending you crumbs, they are sending you banquets. The news you are about to receive will not be a small comfort, it will be the kind of announcement that silences your enemies, shocks your doubters, and brings tears of joy that you cannot contain. Can you feel the tremor in your spirit? That is the vibration of angels drawing near. That is the sound of chains snapping. That is the shift of destiny breaking through the atmosphere. Archangel Michael is not distant, he is standing right beside you, his voice like a mighty waterfall crashing through centuries of silence. Child, I tell you this, your home is marked. I have drawn a circle of fire around your dwelling. No thief can steal what is being delivered. No force can block it. No lie can cancel it. The seal of heaven is upon you. His wings stretch wide, covering the span of your story, pushing away shadows, and drawing you into light. See it now, your table filled with answers you once thought were lost. Your hands holding letters of approval. Your ears hearing phone calls of breakthrough. Your eyes witnessing doors swing open that were locked for years. This is not hope deferred, it is hope fulfilled. This is not a dream in the distance, it is a miracle at your doorstep. And still, heaven whispers, stay. Do not move. The longer you remain in this moment, the deeper the blessing anchors itself into your life. Those who leave will cry in regret, but you who stay will rejoice beyond measure. This is your assurance. This is your confirmation. This is your unshakable sign. So breathe. Let the presence of this word soak into you. Feel the weight of divine attention pressing upon your life. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are not abandoned. You are the chosen vessel for this hour, and September 29th is the date when heaven proves it to you in undeniable, stunning ways. Do not doubt it. Do not resist it. Simply open your heart and let the river flow. For the good news is already on its way, and when it lands in your home, it will feel like the sunrise after the longest night, like rain after years of drought, like laughter after endless tears. This is not just a promise, it is a reality already moving toward you. And very soon, it will be yours.